Hey you guys, it's your girl Hippie Chick. Yes, I just recently changed my name, so that is what we're going to be doing moving forward. I'm rebranding everything. I just ordered new business cards and labels. So as soon as that happens, I'm going to put my Etsy up. So in the meantime, I thought, hey, why don't I teach you guys how to make a money manifestation oil? Yes, I make one of these in my own shop. I call it my Lady Luck Manifestation Oil. What we're going to be doing today is pretty similar, but same but different. There's going to be probably, honestly, just less of the ingredients, like less of the herbs and less of the essential oils, just for the simple fact of we are using a jar that is like a fraction of the size. Because I wanted to do like, it's a roller ball jar is what we're going to be doing. You can get these on Amazon for like literally nothing, or you can get them at like a Whole Foods type store. They do that. Maybe even Walmart these days. I don't know. But definitely Amazon for super cheap. And if you need to, that's where I would probably get any essential oils that you'll need to do this, and the herbs too. I have found some bomb herbs on Amazon for the low. So I highly recommend that. Definitely like shop around, do your research, look at the reviews. But there's good stuff on there, you guys. So yeah. But because of the size, we're not going to be able to fit all of everything I do into that little tiny little thing. So, but basically, what is a manifestation oil, you guys ask? So, manifestation oil, or like I said, you can just use this as an organic perfume oil if you're not into like spirituality or whatever. You can just use this as a perfume oil, and it's all organic. It's not going to hurt your skin or your insides. Like, it's good for you. So I love these. I just make these for myself. I ran out today and thought that would be an awesome video. So, but yeah, what is that? So basically, in this little jar, we're going to be putting gemstones that match the vibration of what we're trying to manifest. So we're trying to manifest money, right? So we're going to put some gemstones that are good for making money or luck or abundance, prosperity. We're also going to be putting herbs in there that also will help manifest this. And what takes it, if we just did that, it would be definitely more of an aromatherapy thing. But because we're doing that and then also putting our intentions into the actual bottle as we're making it, that is what's going to make it an intention or manifestation oil. And I find that when you actually, every day, all day, everything we're thinking is manifesting, you guys. So, like, literally everything you're saying, you're thinking. Now, some people harness their manifestation power more than others. Some people, I will do a video on this later on, maybe not today, but numerology is, like, crazy, you guys. And when you look up your life path number, it tells you a lot about yourself. Now, I'm a life path 1, and that's a lot of things, but it's a master manifester. And that in conjunction with my birth chart is just like mind-blowing as far as manifestation goes. So like the intentions that I put into these, as like the oils that I sell and just the ones I make for myself, manifest like this. And like if you really focus your intent and really believe, you have to really believe, like really feel it. And sometimes it takes a little practice to really feel that. But when you do, it will manifest, you guys. Like, seriously, this stuff works for me instantly. Like, I know that sounds crazy, but, like, if you really believe and you set that vibration, the universe is going to match it. So you just have to, that's what you got to do, baby. It's not that hard, though. If I can do it, you can do it, right? So, yeah. So, basically, it's just a way of setting your intention to manifest. And, I mean, that's what it is, baby. And you smell good while you're doing it, so hey. And it's all organic. And it's pretty freaking cheap to make. I mean, we're not talking like, I mean, I've got like my little YSL perfumes and blah, 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 and that's lovely. But like, at the end of the day, which also too, perfumes, that are man-made do disrupt your hormones. I'm not going to get into that. Yes, I still use them because they smell good. I'm just saying, like, all natural is generally, it's not going to disrupt your hormones or cause you any bodily harm. So, just a disclaimer out there. But yeah, let's get right into it. So, and yes, I am pregnant. A little bit. We're getting there. So first, wash your bottle. Whether you got it on Amazon, wherever you got it, make sure you wash your bottle. Then we are going to put our gemstones in. Now, for money, there are a few, well, there's several you can do. I personally like to use clear quartz in general for anything, just because it clears the energy, it creates positive energy, and it clears all of your chakras, so it sets you in good alignment to be making money. It doesn't necessarily manifest money like that's its sole purpose, but it will put you in better alignment as a human to manifest money, right? So, jade, often too, color is big for different things you're trying to manifest. So for money, green, gold. So look at gemstones that are green and gold. Pyrite, great money manifestation oil, which actually, let me pause. I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so here are some examples. So jade. This is pyrite. Obviously, these won't fit. You can order tiny to humongous size on Amazon for the gemstones too. Or you can get them at a local rock or mineral or usually like spiritual stores. I think some like botanical stores, but that might be a stretch. I would definitely just check rock, mineral, gemstone, or spiritual stores will have them. Or just go on Amazon because you're already going to be going on Amazon if you need to get your little perfume roll-on and whatever else. So pyrite, great for manifestation. This one you'll often see jagged, not polished, but you can get it polished too. Green aventurine, fabulous for money, luck, abundance, prosperity. This is some more green aventurine. These are the ones I actually put. Look how yummy they look. I love gemstones. I might start selling these too, who knows. But yeah, so great for, these are the ones I actually use for the manifestation oils that I make. But yeah, those are great. Also too, fun fact, if you just place gemstones around, say I'm drinking, say there's water in here that I'm drinking, and we just place the gemstones around my drinking cup, and I'll let it sit there for like 5-10 minutes. Really, you could just let it sit there for like 30 seconds. It will absorb the properties of the gemstones. Now, I know I'm getting really hippie out here with some of y'all, and it's a little woo-woo, okay? But like I said, whatever you believe will manifest. I believe that if I drink this water cup with these gemstones around it, that I actually feel a difference. I mean, maybe I'm just that crazy, okay? But like, that's another way that you can bring money or whatever. It depends on the gemstone. All the ones I showed you guys are for money and luck. But yeah, you can bring these things into your life. If you're trying to manifest love and beauty, I'll put rose quartz all around and charge the actual water that I'm drinking. And it's a simple way to do it that you can literally do. Like, set that while, like, make your tea or coffee in the morning, put your little gemstones around it while it cools. Boom, baby, by the time it's ready to drink, like, you're good to go. Just saying. Little fun fact. So, okay, so here we are. We're putting our gemstones, smaller ones, into our jar, right? Ooh. Tweezers would probably be helpful because of the size we're doing. It'd probably be helpful if they weren't super slippery because I just washed them all. Oh yeah, and to cleanse your gemstones, I'll do a whole video on that actually because it's just so much, but there's a lot of different ways you can cleanse them. You definitely want to do this, I would say at least once every moon cycle. I like to do it on the full moon, which is coming up, you guys. There's going to be a full moon in Aquarius on Saturday. And I'll be doing some, like, ritual videos and stuff you can do on the full moon. And And the full moon, and working with the moon in general, whether it's the new moon for new things or the full moon for, I'll do plenty of videos on it, y'all, but there's just so, it's so powerful. Like the moon, the water is what, 70-something%, or the earth is 70-something% water, right? And the moon has a gravitational pull on the entire earth, and the moon actually creates the tidal waves in the ocean. The moon is extremely powerful. Google it if you don't believe me. But so I like to do a lot of work with the moon just because it is incredibly powerful, and it's free. It's right there, y'all, every single night. So yeah, I'm just gonna do one herb in one kind of herb in my little perfume today because I'm limited by the space. But in my actual oils that I make, there's I think 3 or 4. I mean, it can vary. It just kind of depends. But the ones that I make all have the same recipe. I think it's 4 that I have in there. But I'm putting jasmine in here. I actually got this on Amazon. Pretty cheap. Jasmine smells amazing. It's fantastic for wealth. It's actually good for love too. I just really love the way it smells, but it's really good for just money, luck, all the good things. So yeah, so you fill that up. Now just keep in mind too, the more you fill, so we filled it up like halfway with the gemstones, right? I've got a few different kinds in there. And then I fill it up the rest of the way with the herbs, okay? Keep in mind that the more herbs and gemstones you put in here, the less oil there will be, so the more you'll have to refill it. But I don't really mind that because I don't like when energy gets stagnated. Not that it would, because I usually use this up within a week, like, honestly. But yeah, just keep that in mind. And then, once you do that, feeling called to do one more. Look at my baby. Oh man, I'm gonna find out the gender soon. I'll let you guys know what's up. So far, 99% of people are saying girl, and I think it's a girl too, so we'll see. But, oh, and then, well, so usually I would use coconut oil, which I also got this off Amazon. However, if you use coconut oil, you guys, you need to get the fractionated coconut oil, because coconut oil regularly will harden or soften based on the temperature. Obviously, with heat, it will just melt. But when it gets cold, you would just have like your herbs and your gemstones like frozen essentially in here. So fractionated coconut oil, you can use olive oil. I love to use avocado oil, so I'm going to do that. This I literally got at like Rayleigh's or Safeway, like for $10 or less, I feel like. I don't know, it wasn't much. You can use olive oil. I'm like looking around like what else can you use? Any oil, I mean, whatever, vitamin E oil, whatever oil you like, you know. I keep my shit all organic, so that's why I do that, but, whatever tickles your fancy. Sweet almond oil is a great oil for the skin. Jojoba oil, I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, there's a bajillion, you guys, you know. Hop around on Google, see what looks good to you, or whatever you're used to using, you know. That'll work. So then we fill this up pretty much all the way. Do leave a little bit of room because we're going to be also putting some some drops of essential oils in here, you guys. Okay. I feel like that's the ticket. Maybe a little more. Like one of my little jasmine flowers is like sticking out. Okay. I mean, and whatever, it's oil, like, you know, it's not gold. It's fine if you lose some on the side. It will be gold though. Okay, so we got that. And then boom. So also too, there are obviously a plethora of essential oils you can use for money, luck, abundance, and prosperity. Frankincense, myrrh, lavender, I've even heard. Sweet orange. I've heard lemon as well. Bergamot. I'm like, what am I even using? Bergamot. Jasmine. I have jasmine essential oil. I cannot get enough of jasmine, so I just throw. It's good for everything, pretty much. Everything that I focus on manifesting on a day-to-day basis, as far as like love, beauty, health, and wealth. So, and sweet orange is good. Even rose is great because rose promotes self-love, and the more you love yourself, the more money you're going to make. So, you know, you guys can think outside the box with this. Like, you can easily just type into Google Buddha and then like get a little knowledge on what is what, but these are the ones that I found the most success with. There's also a lot more herbs that are good for money, such as bay leaf, rosemary. Those I actually put in my bath soak, and that's a whole nother topic for another day. But there's a lot, you guys. There's just so much, but do your research and like don't just go to one site and learn. Like there's so much out there. Like just make sure you're getting good information. I promise you the information that I'm giving you guys, I have studied this, all of this for like 8 years minimum now, is when I first started making my own bath products just for myself and like my friends and family. And it has just progressed from there. So, but yeah, so there's a lot of essential oils you can use. I mean, you can just do one. You don't have to be, this doesn't have to be some extravagant, ridiculous thing. I just, like I said, have always done this for myself. So I have like a bunch of essential oils and herbs and whatnot because I'm starting a business doing this. But it does not have to be crazy. You do not need a lot of stuff to make stuff happen. I'm going to tell you the most important ingredient in this entire thing is your intention. Straight up. And you believing in your intentions. That is for real. Like, I could just put some coconut oil and some sea salt in here and have really good intentions and, like, be good. You know what I mean? Everything else just helps build the power, okay? So, it's not pointless. I'm just saying, use what you got. Don't sweat the small stuff, y'all. Okay, and really, with essential oils, a little goes a long way, y'all. Like, they're not playing when they say that. So, like, I'm literally going to do, especially, like, citrusy ones, like this sweet orange, or if you did lemon, like, a very few. Like, some, and lavender, too, is very strong. So be careful, don't overdo it, you know. I mean, it's not like, nothing's going to happen if you do, just, it'll just smell real strong. And like, a little goes a long way, so why waste it, you know? It's kind of how I feel. But what I usually do, too, is while I'm putting the essential oils in, each drop that I drop, I think, or I will say out loud, my intention. So we're, you know, trying to make money here, so think of some intentions that correspond to that. I want you guys to get creative and come up with your own. I've done a couple of videos and gave you guys some examples in my mirror magic and the water magic one. And like I said too, you can always go on Pinterest and look up affirmations for whatever it is that you're trying to do. But I want you guys to get creative, and then it'll be more true and authentic to you. And the more true and authentic it is to you, well, first of all, the quicker it'll work, and, like, the more happy you'll be with it anyway. I don't know. I mean, see what works. So, I probably did too much oil. Whatever, right? And it smells so good, you guys. I'm freaking loving this. Okay. And voila. Oh, also too, so where to apply this? I know that some of you guys are like, girl, this is not my first rodeo, but like, it matters. So a lot of people don't know the back of the neck, like the nape right at the bottom of your skull, essentially, is a portal. A lot of people that are highly spiritual, you'll see wear scarves or hoods. Even in the summertime, they'll still have like a hood like hood scarf thing going on, or have their hair covering it. This is because it's a portal, and all energy can enter your body through that. Good energy, yes. Bad energy, too. So I'm not saying you have to keep it covered at all times. I'm just saying be mindful, like, especially like at larger events. If you're really in, like, if you're very sensitive to energies, like, maybe this is something to keep in mind. So I always like to put a cross. See, look how pretty it is, too. So every day when I get out of the shower, I put a cross at the bottom of the nape of my neck just for protection, because I am highly sensitive. Like, my entire chart is pretty much Pisces. Like, it's pretty wild, and that's a whole other topic for another day. But yeah, so I like to put a cross there. Of course, at your wrist is good. The base of your spine, too, is another portal. There's a few portals on your body. I'll do a video on that. There's so many videos I want to do, you guys. But yeah, so, and then, of course, like, wherever else, your wrist, your sides, your neck, you know. But I just thought, you guys might be interested, too. Like, portals on your body, that's a real thing. Pretty wild. So, I don't know about y'all, but I want to use it already. Heck yeah. And there you have it, you guys. Your own money manifestation oil. And if you're like, girl, I'm lazy, I don't want to do all that. Like I said, I'm putting my Etsy up soon. If you don't want to wait, you can hit me up. My email is listed. Like, if you guys aren't already on my Instagram, it's HippyChickApothecary. Get in touch with me. So anyway, thank you guys so much for stopping by. If you haven't yet, please like, share, and describe. I always say describe. Subscribe down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.